a new quarterback situation too. Y'all got Teddy Two Gloves, boy, out there leading the ship. What you think about it?
I love Teddy. I love Teddy, man. He, people forget, like, when he was with the Vikings, like, he was in the race for, like, MVP. Like, he was setting the league on fire. And then when he went to the Saints, he had an injury, and then he got back from the injury and he went to the Saints. Like, he played under Drew Brees, so he's had a lot of experience. He's got a lot of knowledge of the game. He can make all the throws. Back in Carolina, he had a squad last year with Carolina as well, but Christian McCaffrey got hurt. He was 75% of the offense, so he had a tough situation in Carolina. And now we got him, and we got a stacked team. We'll get Jerry Jeudy back, and we got Cortland Sutton and Tim Patrick and Noah Fant and Alberto and all of these guys. And I think he got kind of dinged up in the game, but whenever we get him back, he's just a game changer. And it's always good to have stability from the quarterback position like that. That is one of those positions that you have to have it to be competitive, in this league. Everybody says, you can win games on defense, which is true. Like, you can win a couple of games on defense, and you can win a couple of games, like, running the ball, and, you can win a couple of games, but to be consistent and have a sustainable, like, offense that goes in and makes plays week in and week out, you have to have solid quarterback play. And that's what Teddy was able to get us.
People, that's what people didn't realize. And I don't think that how many weapons y'all got, bro. Y'all got big time weapons. Y'all receiving core, once they start getting in the ball in their spots, bro, it's going to be one of the top out there. I mean, it's crazy. I remember we came and did the joint practice with y'all, and I think 19. And I didn't know then, what y'all had until I did. So we getting them one-on-ones, and I say, oh, wait a minute. These boys got some dogs.
Yeah, they George Payton and John Elway did a great job of building the team up, and we started to win a couple of games. We lost to the Ravens on Sunday, but even in that loss, like, we still you don't like to have more victories or anything like that, but we still play. I feel like we still play solid football. Defensively, Lamar Jackson. There is not another player like that in the world. Like, you got Patrick Mahomes, you got Lamar Jackson, and these guys play the quarterback position in such a unique way. You have the traditional greats like like Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers and all of these guys, but Patrick Mahomes, Russell Wilson, Kyler Murray, and Lamar Jackson, and Deshaun Watson. These guys, they change the game so much, and Lamar Jackson does so much with his legs that he can really just do anything at any given time. And I felt like we really played that game defensively, in a great way. We still gave up 100 yards rushing. I mean, we still gave up 100 yards rushing and 300 yards passing, but it wasn't like, we gave up 180 yards on two plays, like on 3 plays, like 3 bombs. That was 180 yards passing right there. So, when you look at it, it seems like, it's a little bit different in how the game was actually played. But, now we got the Pittsburgh Steelers. We got a normal football team. And, when you're playing the Ravens, that's a team that you got to play, like, a couple of times just to, like, figure them out. Like, you just can't, like, play them one time. Like, and we'll see those guys again down the road. But now we got, a Pittsburgh Steelers team, and we're back to playing normal football. We're going against, Big Ben and, Juju and all the guys on offense. Defensively, they got, Cameron Hayward and, and TJ Watt and Joe Hayden and all the guys. And we're back to playing normal football. And I feel like if we can play the type of football that we've been playing the first, couple of weeks of September, we'll be good going into Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I mean, Big Ben ain't going nowhere. He's just heavy as all get out. But in y'all division, boy, y'all got some quarterbacks. Even Herbert is developing into something special.
Yeah, he is.
So it's just cool. It's cool to see the young quarterbacks that they're bringing in develop into what they're developing into. I always thought Herbert was going to be nice coming out, but he surprised me with how quickly he got on.
Yeah, I think he showed everything that. He showed all the talent, and he showed everything that would make him great. I just don't think people like paid attention to it like how they should. Like, you see, like he had a crazy combine. He had crazy numbers. He had crazy, footage in college, and I think people just get so caught up in like Patrick Mahomes, and if it's not Patrick Mahomes, then it's not like the next. It's not great. And Justin Herbert, he's definitely great, and you got Derek Carr in the division and Patrick Mahomes. We definitely have a super tough division, and we got to play solid team football to go out there and compete with these guys for sure.
When you come free, going at like Big Ben, because I never rushed a passer and I ain't never had tackling, but I hear he tough to get down and wasn't miss a sack because he hanging off the arm and he let it go. Like, do you approach it different or is it all the same?
Yeah, I think Big Ben, he's just known for like shrugging off guys, and he's known for like stiff arming guys, and you got to tackle his arm and all of this stuff. But I think in these later years, like I think this has got to be year like 20, for like it's got to be like year 20 for Big Ben, and though he's still effective. But I don't think he's really trying to take those hits like that. I don't think that he's really just trying to like shrug off guys and like stiff arm guys and go crazy out there. I think he's really really dependent on the offensive line and the receivers to like do their job. Instead of just him like breaking like 5 or 6 tackles and throwing the ball 75 yards. I think he's regressed more of just being the quarterback that he needs to be for his team. I don't think he's trying to do more than just his job and run around and scramble and all that stuff. And I mean, that might be wrong. Like we might get in the game and Big Man might, see this interview and like, turn up and go like super crazy and start stiff arming guys. But from the film that he's shown like of late, he's just trying to, he's not trying to really get hit like that, and he's trying to just make all the throws for his guys.
Right. He getting the ball out quicker, I think, now than he ever has. Because for that reason, he ain't trying to take no hits. He ain't trying to stand in there and deal with all that.